You may find it hard to believe, but about half of the sales leads that come into companies are never followed up on. They never, ever receive a response from a salesperson. Now, let me put this into perspective. Consider that companies collectively spend nearly $250 billion a year annually on traditional and new media to generate interest in their products and services. If 50% of these leads generated by marketing spend are deemed unworthy of follow-up by sales, $125 billion are essentially flushed down the tubes each year. Really. A 2010 study shows that more than 90% of all business-to-business buyers conduct online research and investigate solutions before they engage with a salesperson, which means that when a buyer fills out a contact form on your website or contacts your company for more information, they've likely chosen your company as one of the select few to explore in more depth, which makes the lead a valid lead from a buyer who has done his or her homework and has initiated their buying process. Like most of us, potential prospects don't casually fill out a web form unless they're prepared to engage with the seller. Therefore, when you get a lead, it is in your interest to respond, and quickly. Now, many of you are not old enough to remember the pre-internet days when bingo cards, postcards stapled into the back of a trade publication listing the companies mentioned in ads or editorial in that issue were a primary source of leads. Circling companies' names took virtually no effort. No research was required to uncover a company to contact, so it's not surprising that the majority of leads generated from bingo cards were not high quality. Unfortunately, the sales indifference to leads that began with the bingo card days persists. But unsolicited leads today have a different flavor. They are typically from companies who have read up on different sellers, qualified a few as potentially eligible vendors, and reached out to the select group they believe meet their needs. These are not your father's sales leads. These are modern sales leads and demand to be followed up. Successful companies have found that quickly and effectively following up their sales leads is the easiest path to growing sales. Adopt a no lead left behind policy in your selling and watch your business bloom.